Today we're going to be talking about 3 things that you need to consider if you're going to be selling a home and buying a home at the same time. So the first thing you need to consider is your order of operations. Are you able to purchase your new property before you sell the one that you have? It's a really big question that you need to figure out. If you're able to make an offer confidently on a place before you need to sell yours, you won't need a home sale contingency, which makes it a lot more difficult for sellers to accept your offer. If you can't do that and your lender won't let you float 2 mortgages, you may need to think about your other options, such as do I need to have a buyer for my house already? Or do I need to sell it first and then maybe rent somewhere for a couple of months and then go buy my property? So it's a really big question that you need to consider and talk it over with your realtor. And that involves going into the values of what you're looking for and then what your house is going to sell for. So the second thing to think about is your criteria. When you're selling and buying at the same time, you need to be really realistic with your criteria, especially if it's a seller's market like it is right now in 2020. Something that you need to keep in mind is that you need to be realistic not only with the criteria of what you're looking for and are you able to find everything you want in the new neighborhood or new price range that you're looking in, but also what happens if you need to drop the price on your house to get it sold quickly and move on. Which brings me to the third point, which is your equity position. Make sure you're working with a professional that thoroughly understands how much equity you have in your house and how much wiggle room there is in case you need to reduce the price for a quick sale. This is often a time where a lot of people get tied up, because if you need part of your equity from your first house to buy your second house, but you have to lower your price and all that disappears, you're running into a problem. So make sure you consider these 3 things when you're selling, and that way you won't get mixed up and you'll have a very successful, smooth transition from one house to the other.